Hello, hello. You join me on what has to be crunch time on this conservatory room. Now, this is a room which throughout the destashing videos that you've seen so far, you've seen me dart in and out on. I've picked away at it, I've done things, I've not really done things. And in truth, the entire time that I've rented this property, which is 4 years and a couple of months now, this has been a room which I've always really struggled to maintain. Partly it's the type of room that it is. I get conservatory build up of condensation, so many spiders, and therefore spider webs and associated spider debris. Realistically, I could probably every couple of days come in and have to properly do a wipe down, decobweb, and dust through. But I have to be mindful of the fact that as a single inhabitant, single person, I have limited resources in terms of time because I have to do everything. And that's fine. I don't mind doing everything, but it means I don't have, once every 2 days to come in and really go over and go through this space. Can I try and do kind of a once or 2 weeks, or maybe, something around then? Probably. And that's hopefully once I have a more set schedule, now that I'm not a teacher trainee, something that will help. But I am getting twitchy. I want to play. I want to rearrange. I want to move shelves. I want to put things in order. And Bowie is agreeing with me. We want to do things in here, and that means that I now run the risk of completely avoiding this room once again, and it not being done. No, and it not being done. So I'm giving myself 3 hours this morning. That's for 3 hours this morning. That's it. This will be a cumulative 3 hours, regardless of whether I have to stop and take breaks or whether I do it all in one go. I don't need to do laundry that requires this, so this can go down and move, because yesterday was a write-off. I think burning the candle at both ends still, it's a problem. So yesterday I just rotted into the sofa and I regret nothing, but now it is definitely time to deal with this. I want to see how much progress I can make in 3 hours. It's the headphones on, windows open, airing out the room, Bowie being manic, and just going for it. And at the end of the 3 hours, I will show you where I have gotten to. And I need to channel this kind of itchy feeling, because I'm also feeling quite spendy. Truthfully speaking, right now, I could probably go out and mindlessly spend all of the money that I have in my savings and my account. And I think it's because dual feelings of needing to deal with that and don't want to, wanting to deal with this and can't yet, and also still having to process a lot of the Vinted listings there. I've been laundering the throws that go on the cushion, go on the sofa. This is what my sofa actually looks like. So there's a bit of both going on here, but I need to quite literally see the proverbial light in this room and make a good stab at it, because actually I'm going to feel a lot better. Hopefully it'll address the itchy spendy feeling, and also the errands that I do need to run still are going to put me in the vicinity of places where I can buy some quite nice things. And when I'm feeling this way, the best thing to do is to bury myself in the house, and the best way to be productive in burying myself into the house is to deal with all of this. So after an accumulative total of 3 hours, you are going to see me again, and I will show you where we have gotten to. That may be 3 hours with breaks. Like I said, it may be 3 hours and I just bash through it all in one go. Very much depends how much attention this little man is wanting as well. Right, we're not having chicken with breakfast. Yep, you know this. Chicken is for dinner. Yeah, I know, but we're not having chicken right now. Yeah, no, I know. But you see, this is why we then have problems. I know. Yeah, because stuff like this just makes me want to go and cuddle my... Yes! Makes me want to just go cuddle the cat, and I don't start. So I'm going to give Mr. Bowie some love and attention and then get started, and I'm going to see you and him after 3 hours. Wish me luck.
Later.
Right. This isn't as bad as it looks, I promise. This is empty storage, teaching-y things. Most people have a thinking chair. I have a chair that stuff goes on that I need to sort out. This is the evening job. This is the in front of the TV, ticking through, using some of this smartly. I might have to get a couple of things outside of the garage, etc. But this is the evening job, and the sofa is back to normal. Let me bring you through, because it has been an accumulated 3 hours since I tackled this room. And I would say about an hour and a half of that was physically cleaning, getting up on ladders, washing down all the windowsills, edging, decobwebbing, sweeping, wiping all of the surfaces, a lot. So yeah, about an hour and a half to kind of go through and really try and shift as much as I can in terms of dust and detritus and debris. And overall, I am really happy with how it is starting to look. Don't get me wrong, not done at all. Things like that up there can be reorganised and go into here, and I can have kind of a double teaching supplies, crafting wardrobe maybe, and then if the weather is stable next week and not overwhelmingly hot, I will bring my desk chair down and my sewing machine, and I'll start making up the things that I need to make in here and retransitioning this space back into a workroom. I like what I've got going on there. Those are some of the sewing patterns, and there are some more things underneath there along with my canvases, and lifting those out of the sun. This is, I've mentioned this before, things that I have cut to be made from a previous business life. And again, this is all of the tubs that are not really like safe for garage use basically, and I will start chunking through these hopefully over the next couple of weeks. Bin full of rubbish there, and then that is empty, and that will go under there. At the minute, that one at the end is empty, that's empty. Top drawer there is empty, those drawers are full. Admin cupboards and paperwork and stationery cupboards do need to be organised, but that's a job for a separate time when I do my filing, and I haven't yet got up here, but I will do. So yeah, a lot to go through here. I can't avoid this, as evidenced by the fact that a lot of it has come out of the conservatory and needs to be dealt with. But again, like I said, you know, freeing up a couple of things like this and those there, maybe shrinking down or being a little bit smart with the type of braiding and stuff and being a bit more organised, and having obviously clearing that, bringing that back, because realistically I can't even start to deal with that bookcase because I need to move the chair forward, I need to move these things around, and if they're in the way, massive problem. What I would like to do nervous is maybe make a start on these tomorrow if I get this lot cleared and organised. And I'm having focusing issues once again. Wonderful. Because once these are cleared and organised, I can properly dust them down, and then I can do, they're ready then. They'll be done, and this room can have a deep clean Monday morning. I do have my first shift on Monday, and it's a 2 p.m. till 10 p.m. I've got 3 shifts next week, so that's 24 hours, which is, before any deductions or anything, £288 earned for next week. So we're going to take that. I'd like to start cracking down through those, because realistically that's where I can earn a lot of money off Vinted, is by making up those things. And even if I sell them for cost, over there we have got the list of things that still need to be vinteded, I think I've decided on calling it that. That's ready to go. And then the stuff sitting just underneath the dining table. It'd be quite nice to have my dining table back actually. But all in all, casualties of this room: an entire 120 pack of antibacterial wipes, the emergency pack of drumstick squishies, stub toes, scraped hands and elbows, far too many pulled muscles, but it's done. Well, not quite done. Ready to be organised. No, I'm not shifting the painting stuff. Everything that is up here is staying. A couple of things on there can transition into teaching. And at the minute there is the miscellaneous tray of random bits of crap that I keep finding that I'm not quite sure where they live, but they will. You will see the results of both in here and this hopefully tomorrow, because I cannot overestimate and say enough the amount of itching I have got to do. So I'm going to go answer the door and I'll see you all tomorrow.